Hello students, today we will discuss about DHCP. So what do you mean by DHCP? Whenever we learned about IP addressing, after that DHCP comes in a picture. It is basically a protocol. In that protocol, first of all, what is the full form of that protocol? That is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So inside that protocol, whenever our host is moving, let's say we are using any we want any IP address, and when host is moving from one network to another network, at that time for temporary basis, if we want any IP address, so at that time we will use this DHCP. For DHCP, specific server is DHCP server is maintained. So from that either static or dynamic address, DHCP will provide to that particular host. Now, what is the requirement of dynamic assignment of IP address, right? So basically, three requirement are there. First one is IP address is assigned on demand, right? So we can say this is the functionality of DHCP. So IP address on demand, avoid manual IP configuration, and support a mobility of laptop, right? So if laptop is moving from one network to another network, let's say user is traveling, so at that time this DHCP concept comes in a picture. Now, this is the basic definition or main functionality of a DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol. Basically, it is an advanced version of a boot tap. So what is a BOOTP boot tap? One protocol is there. Whenever we want a static address, at the time we use that boot tap protocol. So let's say any user want any static address or want to know any static address about host or anything, so it is simply request the server for that particular static address. So at that time it will check in the server, and simply static whatever static address is allocated with that particular host name, that it will simply display. So in boot tab only static configuration is possible, but whenever we require a dynamic configuration, let's say our user is moving, so at that time we want this DHCP protocol. So this is the exact definition. Means DHCP is a TCP IP standard that uses a central server to manage a IP address and another configuration detail of an entire network, right? So it is a server as well as it will maintain a configuration detail of entire network, that how many hosts are connected, what kind of DH means how many dynamic address we allocated, how many static address we allocated. So for that we are using this DHCP. So I already discussed that it is an extended version of bootstrap, right? And used to automatically deliver IP address. So it is a dynamic thing. So it will allocate it dynamically as well. Means no need to go and check manually every time. No need to check that okay, this particular IP address is allocated or not right now. This IP address in use, it is in use or not, right? So DHCP is more efficient as compared to BootTP. So DHCP provides a static as well as dynamic allocation, but whenever we will deal with DHCP static, it is simply an boot tab, right? Now, static address allocation, right? I already discussed that DHCP act as a boot tab, right? Static server has a database, so statically binds the physical address to the IP address. So if we have physical address of any host and we want IP address, so for that we are using this protocol. And dynamically address allocation, so when client requests a temporary IP address, so at that time uh, it will go to DHCP server assign available IP address for negotiable period of time. So what do you mean by negotiable period of time? It's for specific time, we can call as lease time. So if lease time is expired, after that if users still want to extend that still want to use that IP address, then uh, it has to request the server that okay, again I want to renew that particular IP address. If server agrees, then it's okay. When host is moving from one network to another, at the time it is used, I already discussed, right? So two type of configuration are there, manual and automatic configuration, right? So static, whenever a static address is allocated, at that time manual configuration is used, and whenever dynamic address is created, at that time automatically configuration is used. So this is all about DHCP. I hope you don't have any problem in this DHCP. From exam point of view, it is really important topic. So please go through it. Um, and if you have any query, then you can contact me anytime. Okay. Thank you.